Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Patience and today I'm bringing you the X Twist headband. It's an easy project to crochet. All you need to know is how to do half double crochet, and we shall be doing one row repeat. So to start off, you need yarn. I'm using Robin acrylic chunky. You will also need a crochet hook. I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook, a yarn needle which is going to help me sew in the ends after my project is done, a pair of scissors to cut the extra yarn off the project, and a measuring tape which is optional. So let's get into it. So we are going to start off by making a slip knot. You put your thread in a loop and pull it through and make a hoop like that. And then we shall insert our crochet hook and start making chains. So for this project, you chain depending on the size of the head of the person going to wear the headband. For me, I chained 70. That's the size which could fit my head. So I chained 70 chains. So you're going to keep chaining until you reach your desired length. So now I have my 70 chains. And if you're to measure them, let's see how long that was going to be. If you measure your chains, my 70 chains are equivalent to 24.5 inches. So I want to chain one more chain, and then I'm going to work a half double crochet from the second chain from the hook. You don't count the chain in which the hook is in. I will work a half double crochet in every chain on my strand. As you can see, the formation is coming up. Yarn over, insert the chain, pull through again. Yarn over, insert the chain, pull through all the three. Yarn over, insert the chain, pull through all the three. So you're going to do this until the end of the chain. So let's meet at the end of the chain. So now we are at the end of our chain. You have to make sure you insert a half double crochet in that very last chain, like that. So after you finish inserting all your half double crochets in the chain, you can look at your strand and see how it has come up. It is looking nice. So what you're going to do now, just to confirm you're on the right track, we are going to count our stitches, and we have to make sure that these stitches are equal to the number of chains you started with. We began with 70 chains, so when you're counting your stitches, they have to be 70 at the end of the day. So in that way your work is straight and not crooked. So I've confirmed my chains are 70, so we are on the right track. Now we are going to chain 1 and turn your work, so we can start off on another row of half double crochet. This time we shall be working in the back loop of the chain. Usually we can work through all the 2, but for this project you're going to work through the back, only the back loop of the chain. So we yarn over, insert hook in the back loop of the chain, pull through, and we have 3 on the hook, yarn over and pull through all the 3 chains. Yarn over, insert in the back loop, pull through, yarn over, pull through all the 3. So we are going to keep on doing this until we reach the end of our second row. And this is the row which we shall be repeating. Every time you turn, you shall be repeating the same half double crochet. So you see row 2 is coming up. As you're coming to the end of your row, you have to make sure that you insert a half double crochet in every stitch. Do not miss, do not skip a stitch. So the very last stitch, make sure you input a half double crochet, otherwise you will have 69 chains and your work won't be equal. So we are now going to work on the third row. We shall chain 1 and turn our work. After we turn our work, we are going to again work in the back loop of the stitch, doing half double crochet until the end of the row. So now we are doing the 1 row repeat over and over again until the end. We're going to chain 1 and turn for our next row. So now we've made 4 rows. We are going to count the chains and make sure we are still on the right track. Now remember we began with 70, so they have to be 70. They have to be the number with which you started. So we have 70 half double crochet. We shall chain 1 and turn our work. Now we want to measure the width of our headband. So far we have 3.2 inches, but we want to make like 4.5 to 5 inches wide. So we shall continue making more rows of half double crochet until we achieve the acquired width. Don't forget to work in that last stitch. We have one more row to go to complete our headband. So we shall continue doing the half double crochet in the back loop of the chain until the end of the row. We've now approached the end of our row. We are going to insert that last half double crochet, and then we have 5 ridges, and when we measure now, we shall find we have 4.5 4.4 4.56 there inches. So that's the end of that's the width that we desire. We are going to pull our thread through and make sure the yarn is long enough to sew in our project at the end. We are going to pull through the thread and make sure the knot is tight so that our work does not open. Now it's time to put our thread on the yarn needle. Now we are going to fold our headband. But before you fold the headband, you have to identify which side is the back side and which side is the front side. So now this is going to be my back side. So I will fold the headband with the front side inside, like that. So there are different ways of folding this headband. Some people will fold it like this. You just get the two corners, you fold them together, and then you join them from the center. And then just sew over that, so that when you turn your work, it will appear to be sewed like this. But that's not what we are going to do today. What we are going to do is, you're going to identify which side you want to be on top of your headband and which side is going to be the inside part. Fold your headband like this. You get each corner to the other corner. But as you fold, you have to endeavor that you have space on the sides of your work. On either side of the work, endeavor to have space. Again, just to repeat again, I'm going to turn the work to the right side and make sure the right side is inside and the back side is the one where I'm going to do the joining from. So when you're joining the work, make sure you have two spaces on either side of the joining. And then we shall sew the middle part together. And make sure as you're sewing this part, you're tightening the thread so that it does not open up. So your spaces are visible and open. Now the next part you're going to do is turn your work like this and try to sew those spaces together. Interlock those two spaces together. So we're going to pass our yarn through one side and out through the other. Make sure as you're working your stitches, they are tight so that your work does not open up. Pull the work tight. So as we are coming to the end of our stitches, we shall double up our work and shall pass through the loop so that it is tight, very tight, and you pull. One more time, just to make sure it's all tight. Oh, so now I've finished sewing my two parts together. I'm going to cut off the excess yarn. Now that we are done, all that is left is to turn our work to the right side. And voila! Your headband is complete and looks very nice. So you can do this in different sizes, as you can see, or you can use different colors depending on the choice you want. So guys, we've come to the end of my video. Please subscribe and click the notification button so whenever I have a new video out, you don't miss out. Thank you so much for watching. I remain patient. Peace.